Vegan MAGA. Now, of course, we know that all milk is horrible and filled with cruelty and abuse. We know that milk represents rape. If you don't believe that, then watch this video and then tell me if you feel the same way.
Eating a cow.
Of course, that's where all milk comes from. But the Fairlife brand of milk, a very popular brand, especially among the fitness enthusiasts and gym rats, they tend to praise the brand on being cruelty free. You know, they still do the artificial insemination. There would be no other way to obtain milk consistently and for enough human consumption. If they didn't, um, but they praise themselves on that. They have labored and used advertisement to make claims that they are treating their animals with respect. And there have been some additional studies and some people who have went undercover and found out that that is far from the truth. In fact, they have managed to give the cows even more torture. They have physically assaulted the cows and caused even more torment and torture and distress to the cows even before they are murdered.
Stops.
So if you drink that brand of milk, start to boycott them. I recommend cutting dairy out your diet completely. There's no logical explanation to why an adult human needs to consume the milk of another species. There's no other animal who does that. There's nothing natural about that. As much as I hate to admit it, I will humbly admit that consuming flesh would make more sense than consuming milk. Again, I don't recommend or condone eating animals, and I don't think it's needed. And if you compare eating animals to a non-animal diet, I believe enough studies and statistics have proven that a non-animal diet is more healthier for your body and for the environment. But if I'm forced to compare the consumption of animal milk or animal flesh, then there's more health benefits to animal meat than there is milk. There's more of an argument to why we should consume meat than we should consume milk. No species past the age of 2 free needs to be consuming milk of any kind, well alone the milk of another species. It's completely ridiculous, but if you're not ready to do it yet and you're just somebody who wants to be plant based or vegetarian, at the least, please boycott this brand who is promoting uh, horrible animal cruelty. Here's some facts on plant based milks, though. Um, there are no hormones. Cows produce milk during pregnancy, and when increase in the hormone estrogen uh, naturally occurs, cows on a factory farm where 70% of dairy cows are raised have several pregnancies that result in extremely high hormone levels. The naturally occurring estrogen makes its way into the dairy milk you drink. Uh, Non-dairy milks are lower in fat and cholesterol. It's less in sugar. Most people don't realize that cow milk has 12 grams of carbohydrates in it from sugar, lactose. Non-dairy milks are more environmentally friendly. Yeah, so basically, if you want to limit the amount of animal abuse that you do, you would stop consuming FAIRLIFE brand. And if you wanted to completely eliminate the amount of animal abuse that you do, you would go vegan and you would stop buying any dairy milk. And that, of course, would be the best choice for you to make. But in all seriousness, it still would be a better choice to avoid that brand. And for my vegans who may criticize that, it's one step at a time. If we can get one thing shut down, it's better than nothing. And if we can get some people to kind of look at that and be like, oh, that's happening now, oh, maybe that's happening at other places, or maybe I shouldn't drink any milk, or, oh, maybe I should stop with a few FAIRLIFE and switch to a non-dairy milk instead. Um, so yeah, and if this isn't enough, I got one more video to show you guys.
In 2019, Animal Recovery Mission exposed FAIRLIFE, owned by Coca-Cola, for their horrific animal abuse. FAIRLIFE promised change. They lied. ARM just went undercover again, this time at Butterfield and Rainbow Valley Dairy Farms in Phoenix, Arizona, where milk is produced for FAIRLIFE and Coca-Cola. Not only has nothing improved, but the torture has gotten worse. Workers are ripping newborn babies from their mothers, then punching them, kicking them, whipping them, electrocuting them, and then throwing them into trucks and trash. Calves are being housed in dangerous illegal veal crates for over 5 months, where they're screaming for their mothers, suffering and dying. Please go to animalrecoverymission.org and sign the petition. Call and email the sheriff's office and FAIRLIFE and demand justice now. The information is right here on the screen. Thank you.